Hey guys, how you going? I hope you're all well. Today's video is a very different one, but it is a very highly requested video. A little bit of a tour of our house, our renovations, and the before and after. Around September last year, we bought this house. It was a little bit outdated, pink carpets, yellow walls, green curtains, lots of 90s arches, old outdated kitchen. I think you get the idea. It was just not aesthetically us. So we thought it was a good opportunity to kind of bring some life into our house, make it our own, add value to the property as well, and learn some new skills. So I work in communications, my husband works in IT. We have absolutely zero experience doing renovations. So we kind of just dived in. We had some great friends who are builders and tradies, and they did give us some great advice throughout the whole process. And I'd like to say it is super important to get a builder's advice before doing anything like what we did, because if you are knocking down walls, knocking down your kitchen, you have to make sure that there isn't any load-bearing walls, there isn't live wiring going through where you're knocking things down. So you've got to make sure that you're doing it safely. So the majority of the renovations took us about 4 or 5 weeks, which is insane. We still worked full time. We only had a couple of days off here and there to make the weekends a bit longer. And we did a lot. So firstly, we knocked down some walls to open up some areas in our lounge and dining room. Then we painted the entire house. We changed the flooring everywhere to laminate timber flooring. We knocked out the whole kitchen and put in our own IKEA kitchen. We did lots of work outside in the backyard. And yeah, I just wanted to take you through the house and show you everything. I'll chuck in some before and after photos so you can see what we did. Feel free to reach out and ask me for any advice or anything else. If you want to know any more info about what we did, I'm happy to share everything with you. And yeah, let's go and have a look around. You guys, welcome to MTV Cribs. First of all, I'd like to start with our front porch. So Frankie did paint this. It used to be green. It looks so much better now. And as you can see, it's starting to be autumn. So we've got leaves everywhere from our beautiful apricot trees right there. So I guess the first thing I want to start with is the entry. So we've had massive arches here, which took up a lot of space. Essentially, we knocked down all these walls here, and there was a wall along here as well, which we knocked down to really open up the space between the living room and the dining room. We changed up the flooring, so it was pink carpets, painted the walls, put our own little aesthetic to the place, and of course added lots of plants. The couch we got from Focus on Furniture, and I love it. It is the most comfortable couch in the planet. It literally just like sucks you up. It's so soft and comfortable, and we fall asleep on it all the time. It's just so comfy. So here's the dining area. So we knocked down that arch, as I said. So this table and chairs actually came with the house as well, and all I did to make it look a bit nicer is I stained the timber. So it actually worked out really nicely, and it's an extending table, so we've got it extended most of the time. The chairs are also stained, and we just added some little cushions there. It saved us a bit of money. We didn't have to buy anything, so I think it worked out quite nice in the end. The light there we got from IKEA, and we also had some down lights installed in this room and in the hallway. One of my most prized possessions, our amazing wine fridge. We also have this amazing bar, which I'm obsessed with. We really don't need this, but when we saw this at the shops, we were just like amazed. And of course, lots and lots of plants. So let's go have a look at the kitchen. First of all, we also had a sliding door in here, but we wanted to really make the whole place look a lot more modern. So we took it out and we just made it a little, I guess, a square arch. I don't know what these things are called. And yeah, this is our kitchen. So the original kitchen in this house was a lot smaller than this. So we've really extended it to come out all the way to the sliding door there. Before, it literally stopped just a little bit past where the sink area is. So we knocked the whole thing out. We went to IKEA, we designed our kitchen, and we went there and we picked it up, and it was about 122 boxes worth of cabinets, which we had to level and hang up on the walls. It was quite a difficult process. It's probably one of the hardest things we did in terms of the whole house, but it's definitely paid off. So to make it look a bit larger as well, we went for a nice white kind of Hampton style cabinets. I really like the look of them. I think they look really modern, but also have a nice little romantic vibe. We went with a plain, what's this called, like a laminate bench top, I guess. I did want to go for marble, but it was a lot more expensive, and I thought if we want to update later on, we can. And we also did our own sink. We actually had to cut the bench top ourselves too, which was quite challenging, but we got there in the end with a couple of little bumps in the kitchen, but I think it just adds character. The other thing I really love about the IKEA kitchens is you can really customize the drawers. So we got these nice little bamboo inserts for our cutlery, customize it even down to the style of drawers, how deep they are, how they work. It's really handy. And this is a really cool feature. So this is where we keep some of our appliances, and you can just spin it around. So this one works a little bit differently as well. It goes all the way back down there where the microwave is, so it's quite deep. And then when you need a big heavy pot, you just pull it out. Next, we got this little family meal area, I suppose. Hey, Philly. And we also added a breakfast bar here just to make it a little bit more homey, and when we're having breakfast or something in the morning, we've got some places to sit, hang out in the kitchen. And here's a little hallway that goes back to the lounge room, and I like to put lots of nice photographs from our trips all over the place just to reminisce about the nice times that when we could travel. So next is the room I definitely spend most of my time in, and that is my studio. So here I've got my beauty fridge all stocked up, all my favorite products. Also got a hanging plant up here, and I'm very proud that I made this myself yesterday, this little hanging device. And here I've got all my other skincare and makeup products, very unorganized. My dresser. I'm really not good at organizing, you guys. And all my hair stuff's in here. The toothbrush, because this is how I tame away my flyaways, so don't judge me. My nail stuff here with my much beloved Opalac hair products, my socks and undies, which you don't get to see, and more makeup, dresses, and more of my kind of casual, I guess, and going out clothes here because they do not fit in my closet, which is a bit ridiculous. And then I've got more makeup brushes, my university degree, some photos of my friends and family, and my computer. Alright, next we'll go into our spare room. So the really cool thing about this room is it looks completely different, but it's actually mostly the same furniture because of the paint, the beautiful curtains that we chose, and of course the flooring. The room looks completely different, and so yeah, this is our spare room, and my mum sleeps here when she comes and stays over. Alright, next let's visit the master bedroom. So like the rest of the house, I like to keep this room nice and neutral and open. So the walls are white. We did very similar things as to the other rooms with the flooring and the painting. I also added some nice little touches in here, like some more hanging plants. Got some photos from our trips. We've got our ensuite in there, which we didn't really do too much to. We just painted the window framing, which really opened it up. It wasn't brown before. That's literally the only thing we did. It was in pretty good condition. Oh, and we also, sorry, added an extra mirror in there, which is facing the shower, because I thought this mirror was just really awkwardly positioned. So I should say all the doors in this house are original. However, I did paint them all in a glossy white paint, and I also added like little detailing with the gold doorknobs. So this is Frankie's closet. It does have some of my things in there as well. And then this is my little walk-in closet. So I got this little stool from Kmart, and it is so handy. So I have all my work stuff mainly hanging up in here. And then up the top, I've got little woven boxes there, and I've put in some of my other clothes like t-shirts and singlets. I've got my jean pile there as well. Alright guys, so this may not look like much, but this room, our laundry, has gone through some serious transformations. We've changed the old lino, we put new lino in. This stuff is super easy to apply, we just got it from Bunnings. We painted it, put in some cabinets, which are also IKEA cabinets. We used leftover bench top here to put on top of our washing machine as a little bench. It looks so different. Like, this room didn't take us very long at all, maybe a day or two to change, but even just walking past here every day, it just looks amazing. So here we have our main bathroom. So we kept the majority of the original things in here as well. So the tiles are all original. The only thing we really did is paint the wall. We also changed up the vanity, and we installed that ourselves, which was super difficult. I definitely advise to get a plumber. And then I just added my own little touches in here for decor, and it looks so much different. And yeah, you guys, here you go. That's basically inside of our house. This is one of the features in our backyard that I'm definitely most proud of, and it's this little seating area which we actually made ourselves. Before this, it was a big, gross, weed overrun garden bed on both where the seating currently is and up the top there. So what we did is we pulled out all the weeds, then we laid down some concrete, then we got these cement blocks just from the backyard because we had lots of random spare things, and then got some nice little pebbles and made this. At the moment it is our little gym, and Frankie's actually in here working out right now, so let's say hi and probably get yelled at. Hey babe. So we are pretty lucky to have a really big yard. I'd like to do a lot more with the back eventually. So we actually have a smokehouse at the back here and also a tool shed. So at the moment it's just like a storage room. Oh, it's such a heavy door, literally we can't open it, but it was a smokehouse, and I want to turn this into a sauna eventually. And here I've got my little veggie garden, so I did start it a bit late this year, so I hope to have a better collection next year. Go guys, I think that's everything. It's so hard to go back and remember everything you did. I'm just so used to living in this beautiful house now. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, if you want to know any specifics about our renovations, about what we did, about our decor, anything else. And if you want any other videos like this in the future, please let me know.